Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the final live stream of the day. I'm trying to get it to come up on this phone. I got to figure out what time I'm going to go on tomorrow. Because if I go on too much, then the notifications don't go out. So, I'm thinking maybe I'll just go twice tomorrow, or maybe I'll go 3 times tomorrow and then twice the day after. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Anyway. I'm trying to get it to come up on this phone. Hang on. That was last night. You dropped your thing? Go ahead. All right. Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I find it? You're laughing at me? Don't laugh at me. I'm having a hard time here. I found it. I got it. All right. Much easier when I can get it to, I can use this one. Okay, first person. Coco. What does Kay's mom think of me? Okay. Kay's mom. She thinks that you're a strong character, that you're authoritative, that you're protective, even-keeled, balanced. She thinks that you're a good catch. Her mom likes you. Balance 888. How does RH feel not being in communication? What's going on back there, Dylan? Not happy about not being in communication. Actually, things can change around this situation quickly. She's not happy. I think that she may be waiting for you to reach out. It may be a struggle of the 2 egos between the 2 of you, but she's not real thrilled with the no communication. Sue, will I move to Minnesota in 2021? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you will, but it could be because it's far into the future. Still 33%, which would make me think that you would be moving eventually. Isa, love, an Aquarius. All right, let's see. What's going on for Isa? Okay, well, you have a soulmate connection around you. So this is what we got going on here. Okay, here is the Aquarius. Now, I'm not sure if it's you're the Aquarius or your love interest is the Aquarius. Either way, it doesn't matter. The person shows up here. And it shows that there is success around this relationship. It's a soulmate connection. And you have justice and good karma on your side. This situation, there may be money here. There may be a lot of money here. But there's also adventurous times and spontaneity around the situation. So it looks like overall a good time. Sepia, what's coming in for love? Love can change overnight with you. So what could be happening here is we have an earth sign around you. Possibly a Capricorn Capricorn comes up stronger than Taurus or Virgo, but it's an earth sign that comes in. And you're feeling much more appreciated. You're prepared to move forward. Life changes very quickly when you meet this person. Getting out of your own way. That's what happens. You get out of your own way, and I think you move forward with this person. I think it's a Capricorn. It could be a Taurus or a Virgo, but Capricorn comes up much stronger. Sue, is the Capricorn coming? Adam or someone new? Okay. I think that it's somebody new. I think somebody new is coming in. All right, let me go back up to the top here. Beautiful Aries. What advice does Spirit have about my relationship with G? Okay. Spirit cards. Relationship with G. Four of Water. Missing an opportunity. Discontentment or boredom. Open up your eyes to possibilities. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Nine of Water. Make your wish come true, or your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. So I think that if you've missed an opportunity, let it go. There's nothing you can do about it. And moving forward, you have an exciting new adventure, and you have a love of life that your wishes come true. So I think that's pretty good. Nine, why did Connor reach out to me? What are his intentions? Okay. He has regret over something that happened in the past. Moving forward, I think, well, he may want things to move forward in a different way. I don't know what your relationship was with him before, but he's got the Chariot here, which would mean that he wants this relationship to move forward fast. He's persevering, which means he's not going to give up, and he wants, or he's hoping for success around this relationship. So I don't know what your relationship was with him before, but it looks like he's looking to speed things up or possibly take things to the next level. Isa, General. General for Isa. Oh, no, we're not going to cry like that. This makes a sad face. Piece of hair. Oh, I got it. Not holding yourself back is the theme. Going for it. Taking off all those restraints and binds that hold you back, letting them go and moving forward. You have a wish around you. Things change for you overnight. There could be a Pisces coming into your life who's very creative. They may be a friend. They may be very spontaneous. Use your intuition when you meet this person. They may have a real zest for life, and they may be a whole lot of fun. And they're going to appreciate you. I think that they may just be a friend, but it's going to be someone who you'll have a lot of fun with. Salima, is my husband thinking about breaking up with me? Okay, I only get a 33% chance with one ace that yes, he is. But there's indecision that comes up around the relationship, but nothing seems to be changing quickly. So then the Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's like things are sort of slow or they don't change overnight. So my best suggestion would be for you to work on this, on the relationship and the situation if you want to stay with him, because I think you have time to do that. I don't think things are going to happen fast, and I think that if he's unhappy, you'll have time to make things better or to work on the situation before it falls apart or before he wants to leave. Kira, what's going on with Leroy and the current situation? Okay. Okay, so it looks like there may be an issue around money, but it's not the biggest deal. Your relationship with him looks good. It looks, or in the beginning and the end of the reading look good. There's a little bit of fogginess in between. So the first card, you have the Empress, which you know is love, fertility. It could be marriage, and obviously it could be the birth or conception of a child, so please be careful if you don't want children. And then it shows lack of feeling prepared, maybe some arguing and bickering, getting past it because you have the Magician here, but then things go a little bit out of balance. Temperance is in reverse, which means things can go a little bit upside down. There could be feeling out of balance or lack of patience or feeling a little bit fed up, but that goes away too, and then the Sun comes in. So the bookends of the reading are the Empress and the Sun, which is overall things are good, things are going to clear up. In the middle, there's a little bit of chaos and arguments, but it's not that big of a deal. So overall, I think things work out, and I think that you're going to have happiness with the Sun card. Brianna, will Aaron reach out to me soon? Yes, I think you should hear from him soon. Could be sometime within the next 12 weeks. You got the Queen of Hearts. So the Hearts would be the springtime. The Queen would be 12. And between now and the summertime is about 12 weeks. So before the summer comes, you should hear from him. Stephanie, will T apologize when I see him, or will he dismiss it and get mad, and I get mad at him for dismissing it? What's the matter, Bubby? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he apologizes, but you have the World here, which is a positive omen. And then the final card here is feeling regret. So I think he is going to apologize, and he's going to, if he doesn't apologize, he'll regret it, but I think he does apologize. And I think that he tells you that he's regretting the argument. Asia, general reading. Feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Some arguments and bickering going on around you, but that's all going to move into the past. Use your intuition. Moving forward, you're going to feel like you have more opportunities around you. Anxiety moves into the past, and you have the ability to manifest anything you want with the Magician. So just be careful, because all your thoughts are going to manifest, so focus on the positive, not the negative. Life starts to transform. A Sagittarius enters that may have a lot of exciting ideas or want to do adventurous things. It may only be a friend, but it's somebody who you're going to have a really good time with. And then overall balance and patience, compassion and serenity comes back to your life. So if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, or like you've gotten nowhere fast, that should be moving into the past soon, and you should be moving into a little bit more happier times, adventurous times, or just feeling a little bit more of a thrill for life. Yes, Stephanie, what's going on with him and E? When will she move out? She should be moving out within the next, it says the 10 could be 10 days or 10 weeks. It also could be on April 10th that she's moving out. There's a 10 around it. See, there's a lot of bullshit that goes on between them. So it's not a happy house. It's feeling anxiety. It's heartbreak around the situation. I don't know if one of them is an Aries. If one of them is an Aries, this is that person. If not, this is one person dominating the other. One person is much more domineering. Feeling like they're very out of balance. And the devil is here, which means that somebody could have an addiction problem. There could be an addiction problem, or there could be, I mean, on the other end of the spectrum, it could be that one person is very jealous of the other. It also could be that one person is, well, it could be jealousy, or it could be that they do something together that is destructive. Like they drink too much and they get into arguments, or one person's cheating and the other person is, you know, upset by it or something. The relationship is not that great when the devil shows up. So it's not a good situation over there. Stephanie, is he still intimate with A? I don't think so. I only got one ace, and it shows more arguments and fighting. I can't say it's never happened, but it doesn't look like these two are interested in having anything that's passionate love. If anything, it may be something that happened every now and again. I don't know. They seem to be at each other's throats. Solar, is it over between him and I? How is he feeling? No, it's not definitely over yet. He's feeling very weighed down, very burdened, and like he can't come out from underneath this. I don't know what's gone on, but he's not happy right now. Salima. If I end up my relationship with my husband, how will he cope? He's gonna fight. There's gonna be a lot of arguments and fighting around this situation. He's gonna try to come back. He's gonna try to make it work. So if you're the one that ends it, he may try to convince you not to end it. He may not let you go so easy. Liz, love advice, relationship with the Gemini. There's decisions that are going to need to be made here. So the Gemini may present you with something and you may have to make a decision. When the Two of Swords shows up, there's a decision that needs to be made, or it also could be feeling undecided, which, I mean, Geminis, I feel like they're always undecided. I'm Gemini rising, so I kind of get that. The relationship could be very passionate and very successful and also spiritually connected, but there may be some ups and downs in the road. There could be feeling a little bit disconnected at other points, but you know what? This is also part of being involved with somebody that's Gemini. They could be all over the place. I think that overall, your connection with the Gemini would be pretty good. You know, just be aware that sometimes they may show you a different face. Georgia, what is RS and deep thought about concerning me? Well, he's struggling with his intuition, his ego, and success. So he's not so sure that you guys could have a successful relationship, but yet he's not ready to walk away from it either. He's been back and forth with what he wants. His intuition is pretty good, and he's struggling with listening to it. He's going to go back and forth a little bit with this situation. Stephanie, she's an Aries. So what are her motives around this situation? Aries they're a tough sign. They don't give up easy. Let's see, what are her motives? It looks like she's lacking perseverance. She may give up. She's feeling unbalanced, and I think that she may be walking away. She could be walking away. She may give it all she has, and then when she hits the wall, she throws in the towel, and she leaves. Moon Honey, how does my path purpose with divination look? It looks like it's a road. So it's like a lot of practice, a lot of intuition, a lot of focus, and then all of a sudden you turn the corner and it's like you're really successful with it. Your wish comes true and you kind of have a knack for it. Don't give up. Just keep working with it. Salome, general reading for April. Financial stability, or the beginning of financial stability, starts in April. Less worry around money comes in. You have a wish here, and you have a soulmate relationship that could be coming in with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. If you're not with anyone right now, look for the air sign. If you are with someone right now, it could be the rekindling of your current situation. And then the King of Swords can be sharp words, or you could be having an argument with this person. Not a big deal, but just something to take note of. Miss Ronnie, am I blocked currently, being that my energy is low? No, it actually shows that you're transforming. But if you feel low energy, I always tell people dehydration. Make sure that you drink enough water. And also, like, eating fruit or adding fruit to the water can be great for dehydration. Even if you think you drink a lot of water, especially if you're an empath, you may need a little extra. Stephanie, how will things be right now if I stayed with Xavier? Oh, yeah? You dropped dead here. There you go. If you stayed with Xavier, I don't think that you would be happy. It shows a couple of things. Feeling unprepared, a lot of arguments. Things don't transform, things kind of get stuck. One person wanting to leave the other, which I think it would have been you, and a third party would be involved. So I don't know if you would have the third party or he had the third party, but it wouldn't be, there would be an issue with being faithful or monogamous. And I don't think that you would be happy with that. It also looks like, yeah, I don't think that you would have been happy if you stayed with him. And I think that your personality is a little bit stronger than to settle. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people, you know, like, there's a couple of different kinds of relationships. Like, sometimes there's the kind of relationship where neither party really cares that much. They just stay together because it's easier than being alone. And then there's the kind of situation where one person is strong, you know, like, so strong that they're like, I can't do this. I'm not being true to myself. Or, you know, this doesn't align with who I am. I'm not the same person I was when I met him. And I think that that's more of like you. Like, I don't think that you would just stay and let somebody do whatever they wanted. There are a lot of people that they don't care. As long as they're not alone, as long as he comes home every night, they don't give a shit what he does. I don't think that you would stand for that. And I don't think that if you're not happy, I don't think that you would stay. Here's a question. I was on somebody else's channel, and I saw that they had moderators and they're blue. The moderators are blue. But then they had people and their names were green. What do the green people mean? I couldn't figure it out. And I didn't want to ask because, I don't know, I felt stupid asking. TD, does the Aries still love me? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got one ace, but you got the victory card. So, yeah, there's still love here. Anna, what is Christopher feeling towards me right now? you doing there, buddy? Good boy. He feels that you're happy. He feels that you're perseverant, that you don't hold yourself back, that you try to always be successful, climb to the top of the mountain. He feels that you're ambitious, adventurous, intuitive, stable, happy comes up again, smart, intelligent, and maybe a little bit dominating or domineering. Allison, will A try to connect with her family again? Will A try to connect me with her family again? Yes, definitely. Anna, what is Christopher feeling towards Jacqueline? Okay, he feels that she's patient, compassionate, sincere, happy, that she's got choices, or she has choices to make, or there are choices around her. She doesn't hold herself back. She's very focused. She knows how to transform her life. She's attractive, but she could be a little bit edgy or maybe a little sharp-tongued. She may be a little argumentative at times. And she can be argumentative at times, definitely. Definitely. Oh, it's that person is a member of theirs? Like, why are some people green? Anna, what was the question that you missed from the last one? I don't remember. Send it with pink hearts, the question, because I don't remember what I was saying. Maybe if you jog my memory, I'll remember. Allison, how will A's actions be towards me when K leaves her? Well, she's going to feel a little out of balance, and she's going to be pretty hurt. She's going to be totally unprepared. Slow and steady wins the race. She may be like feeling sorry for herself or something, and coming back with her tail between her legs or something like that. Stephanie, who has the addiction, E or T, and if so, what can it be? Well, sometimes, like, it doesn't always have to be a physical addiction. It could be something like, it could be shopping, or it could be gambling, or it could be that they're addicted to fighting with each other, and there's a lot of drama around them. Let's see. Is it T's addiction? No, I think it's her addiction. I mean, she could be doing herself in. Like, it could be the kind of thing. She also may be the type of person that doesn't want to let him go, but the second she finds somebody else, she may not give a shit what he's doing. There are a lot of those that I've read too. The Devil card is something. It can be addiction or something that is not good for you that you don't want to let go of. So it could be the kind of thing where she's like, I know I'm miserable with him, I know that he doesn't want to be with me, but I'm not giving up until I find someone else. And I'm going to torture everybody involved because he's not happy with this. He's not happy. And I see that all the time, and it makes me angry because as soon as the woman finds somebody else, then she doesn't give a shit about the guy anymore. Meanwhile, the other person has been patient, compassionate, waiting, is sympathetic, and then this one's calling all the shots. It makes me so angry. Christy, general reading. What is all over your face? Is it drool? Somebody comes in out of the blue that you have not heard from in quite some time. And somebody that you thought that maybe you wouldn't hear from, they show up or you hear from them. There may be success around that relationship. It's not showing if it's a love relationship or a friendship, but it doesn't matter. Either one, it shows that you would be happy with it. That you're happy with hearing from this person. Money issues or worrying about money moves into the past. And feeling a little bit more prepared to move forward. You may have a decision to make, and it may have something to do with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And it looks like balance gets restored to your life, patience, serenity. It looks like, as far as like money and that kind of stuff goes, it looks good. It looks like you have financial stability coming in or more money coming in, and feeling balanced and appreciated when it comes to work. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. People, places, and things that no longer serve you move into the past, and you move forward, possibly with a spiritual practice or a spiritual mentor of some type that you get a lot out of. So I think you're going to, you're moving in a positive direction. Stephanie, how is he feeling about this situation? Does he wish we were together? He does wish that you were together. He feels right now like his wish has not come true. Like he may be in the middle of a real shitstorm right now. Anna, when will Jerry speak his mind, even if he's unsure if he wants the relationship or not? When will he break from the stagnation? Oh, this was from last night. I think I said it was going to happen this summer, probably starting in June, but if not, it would be sometime this summer. I'm just going to pull a playing card to see. Yeah, I think it's going to happen sometime this summer. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Breezy, does Jay want to be with me? I don't know. I feel he doesn't know what he wants. Okay, let's see. Does he want to be with me? He does want to be with you. He's feeling very burdened and very weighed down. It doesn't show that he's got indecision, but it shows like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. So he may be stressed out about something. Butterfly A, love. We got a lot happening here. Okay, so putting in the past a hurt, that moves into the past. Somebody comes in out of the blue. Somebody that may have a lot of adventure in their heart, and it could be a Sagittarius. And there's also a water sign around you, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And that person may be really perseverant. They may not want to take no for an answer. So if you're not with anyone right now, these are the signs that you can look out for. You're going to feel like you have the world at your feet, and you're going to be prepared to move forward. So you got stuff happening in the near future. If you have nothing going on right now, if you have something going on right now and you're seeing someone, then it would indicate more of your current relationship taking on a little bit more of a loving theme, but also a very adventurous theme. So it could be like all of a sudden your relationship deepens and you decide to go skydiving together, or you decide to go snorkeling, or something just adventurous and out of the ordinary. Allison, how will the move to AZ next year affect me? How will the move? Okay, who's moving? Are you moving? Arizona is beautiful. I would love to live in Arizona. Let's see. How will it affect me? All right, well, it shows indecision around the situation, and it shows that the star is in reverse, which means your wish may not come true as fast as you wanted to, and justice is in reverse, which means it's sort of like out of balance, and things may be a little bit, it might not be as easy for you to get there as you hope. But it also shows that there is success around the move, and that it's something that's meant to be. So you will get there. It's just going to take some time, and it may be a little bit more difficult, but inevitably I think it's for the better. Adriana, how has he read my secret note? And if so, what did he think? Okay. Has he read the secret note? I don't think he's read it yet. I only got one ace. I don't think he's read it yet. Miss Ronnie. Does my boss still not want me around? I'm not going anywhere until I'm ready. Just curious. Does my boss still not want me around? I'm only getting a 33% chance that this person doesn't want you around. 9 of Pentacles is here, which means you could actually be getting a raise, or there could be more money coming in around this job. Brianna, has Aaron been with another woman recently? No. Nope. Salome, how would Dee feel if I reached out this week? It may be a little shocking. Feels like the star is in reverse and so is perseverance. So like the star upright would be like a wish. In reverse, it's not not that he doesn't want to hear from you, but that it may take him by surprise. He's not moving forward quickly. He's not persevering. He feels a little bit like he's not getting enough rest and relaxation. I don't know. He may be working hard. You know, some people during this time are not at work at all, and some people are working too much. He may be working too much, and he may be feeling very drained. But if you reach out to him, I think overall he'll be prepared. It'll be balanced and serene and calm, and I think he'll be okay. But it may not be the best week for him, not having to do with you, but just having to do with his life in general. Anna, are you saying that we won't have communication until the summer? Let's see. Well, that's when strong communication comes in. Doesn't mean you can't hear from him between now and then. But like fluid, constant communication comes in then. Let's see if you'll hear from him between now and then. Will we hear from him before the summer? You got a 33% chance you'll hear from him before the summer. Let's see. You could hear from him in May. It could be in 5 weeks from now, or in the month of May. But like constant communication or much more fluid communication comes in over the summer. Adriana, what's coming to me in love and when? What's coming to me in love and when? Your love life moves forward out of the blue. You're persevering and not giving up. Somebody comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. That person can be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. You have strength around you. You also have an earth sign here who is also going to come in out of the blue with the Page of Swords. A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Moving forward quickly, financial stability comes in, and life changes overnight fast. When is this going to take place? This spring, 3 of Hearts. So March is almost over. I don't think it's going to happen in March, but the Hearts would be the springtime. So it should start this spring, but it's going to be kind of like a journey. It's not going to happen. You know, it's like change is going to happen quickly, but it's going to be somewhat of a process. You know, the one person's going to come in out of the blue, and then another person's going to come in out of the blue. And you may have 2 people, or even more than that. You could have at least 2 people that you're juggling, and that's fine. Keep them around you until you're sure what you want to do. Because the more people around you, the more that you have, your energy is scattered between people, the better off you are. Allison, love read for the next 3 months. Use your intuition when it comes to love. You got a Pisces coming in here. Your life can change overnight when you meet this Pisces. Then there's also an earth sign coming in that is possibly a Virgo that's going to be a very hard worker. And they may present you with an offer that you can't refuse. You may be feeling like you're a little bit overwhelmed with all this stuff that's going on here. But you have magic around you. You can manifest anything you want. You may be a little overwhelmed and stressed out by all these players, but you have success around love, and one of the love offerings that comes in can really take off. So I think you got a Pisces, I think you have a Virgo, and I think there may be some other people around you too that have not made themselves known yet. You have a wish around love and feeling much more appreciated. Balance also comes in. Adriana, why did I dream about him? All right, let's ask the spirit cards for that. Oh, it's only me. Oh, relax. The Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. The Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. The Lovers, my guy, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. So that's why you dreamt about him. There you go. Miss Ronnie, can you explain when you said that I'm transforming? Yes, let's see. Well, we're always kind of growing, right? We're always growing and learning. Transforming, yeah. All right, so you have the Virgo here, which means if you're not a Virgo, it means that it could mean that there's a Virgo around you, or it also can be turning in, looking in, thinking about what it is that you want, being very introspective, thinking about what you want out of life, how you're going to get there, and what is really important to you moving forward. And then after that, you have a lot of hard work here. So you could be working on a new area of study. You could be working on a new job, promotion. You could be physically going to a school or a place and taking a course, or it could be something that you're working on at home. But when this shows up, and you already know that you're transforming and you're looking in, this would be something that you really want to do, something that probably feeds your soul and takes you, like there's no turning back once you do it. So for example, when I went for my first yoga teacher training, I didn't go into the teacher training the same person I came out. So that's what's happening here. A new area of study. It doesn't even have to be something that's like, accounting 101. It could be something creative, learning stained glass or learning how to paint houses. Whatever it is, you would be going into it as one person and coming out transformed. You have justice and karma on your side. And, well, it could be something that you turn into a business. It could be something you turn into a business. And there could be an offer that gets presented in front of you that you can't turn down. So yeah, I do think that there's a big transformation. And sometimes, like, you look back on life and you're like, Jesus, I can't even believe that was the, like I say it all the time. When I got my job working, I was a staff accountant for years. When I got that job, I thought, oh, I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to become an accountant. And the company would have paid. Actually, I did take some courses and the company paid or they reimbursed me. But I look back and I'm like, now what was I thinking? I mean, really, what was I thinking? Like, that was so not me. But at the moment, I felt like it was. You know what I mean? So I think that you're going to have a moment where you're going to transform. And then when you look back and you're going to be like, I'm so not that person anymore. It's all part of life. Anna, well, my baby little sister, Brielle, her mom let us reconnect again. I miss talking to her. She was my dad's last child before passing, and I miss her. Okay, let's see. Will Brielle's mom let her talk again? I think so, because Five of Cups is in reverse, letting go of the past, leaving the past in the past, and letting go of the resentment. And I think that you are going to talk again. I would suggest reaching out. I mean, you know how I feel about this. I always feel like life is too short. If there is a situation or something that needs to be fixed, do what you can to fix it, because you obviously miss this person and you want to be part of her life, and you should have that opportunity. At least you should be given the chance. You know, like if the person says no, or they don't want to have anything to do with you, well, then that was their choice. But at least you made the effort. You don't have to worry. You know, you don't have to wonder, or you don't have to look back and say, well, gee, I wish I would have. Adriana, what's going to happen with him? I'm confused. Well, it looks like moving forward, you're going to have a lot of choices. And it doesn't look like he's going to be the only choice for you. And you may get to a point where somebody else is paying you attention and you don't want to sit around and wait for this guy. And if that happens, I guarantee the other guy shows up, because it always happens. The fastest way to get somebody to pay attention to you is to go out with someone else. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's going to be your choice, because what happens is we're always presented with choices. So you can choose to go with one of the new people that shows up, or you can choose to, you know, you could entertain somebody until the other guy shows up, but it's still your choice. It's like this. Like I had a friend of mine, this guy, he didn't have any real education behind him, but for some reason he was always able to land high-paying jobs. We don't know how he did it, but he did it. And they never lasted, because he would quit, or he would not show up, or he would come up with some cock and bull story, whatever. But the woman that used to read the cards for us, like, she would always say to him, you're getting this job, you're getting this job, you're getting this job. And he would get it, but he wouldn't take the job, or he would like bamboozle himself. Like the kind of thing where he would get the job and then he would like go out for lunch and never come back. That kind of bullshit went on. But it was like it was his choice. Do you know what I mean? Like, he got the job, or he would be offered the job, but then he wouldn't take it. And then he would be like, well, she said I was getting a job. Yeah, but you screwed it up. You know what I mean? So I think you're going to have other opportunities here before this guy steps up to the plate. At the end of the day, who you wind up choosing will be it's going to be your choice, not his. And I think that when somebody else is paying you more of attention than he is, I think that you may like that. So let's see what happens when these other characters show up. You know, it's funny, because my other friend, we used to see the same woman all the time. My other friend would get so upset, and I guess I've done this too, where she would say, oh, somebody else is showing up. So then it would be like, well, obviously I'm not going to be with the person that I want to be with if somebody else is showing up. Right, but you're going to want to be with that person when they show up. So she wound up, she had her heart set on this one guy. And then when the guy showed up, who she wound up marrying, she was like, she didn't even know that she really wanted to date him. And it was a good couple of months that she was telling me, she's like, I don't know about this guy. And I'm like, just stick it out a little while longer. Just stick it out a little while longer. And she wound up marrying him. Anyhow. Allison, how does A currently feel about our past together? Does she miss us? She does miss you, but she also, on one hand, she feels like she can't go back. It's for the best that you guys aren't together. And then on the other hand, she feels like maybe I should go back. So she's a little undecided. I mean, we've got the breakup right here with the Lovers in reverse. But there's a chance for transformation and perseverance. But she's kind of like unsure right now. She misses what you had, but she sometimes feels like it was for the best. Adriana, I miss him and it hurts so much that he's not reacting. You should hear from him. The Knight of Cups is here, and so is the Knight of Swords. You also have strength around you. But my suggestion would be, and this is only because just from what I've seen in the past, in my experience, when you're hurting and missing someone and you're kind of in that really shitty place, as hard as it is, you want to try to get yourself out of that and do something else, because nobody ever, or I very rarely have seen it, where somebody comes back when the first person is in that situation. So it's like, we all have intuition, right? And we all can kind of feel things. And sometimes it's not even on a conscious level. I say it all the time. I had a Weimaraner that she was petrified of thunderstorms. When I came home from work and she was in the tub, I knew we were getting a thunderstorm. No questions asked. That dog knew when it was going to thunder. It could be sunny out, but if she was in the tub, I knew we were getting a storm. Well, that's how our intuitions work. So this guy, even though he consciously doesn't know, similar to the way the dog wasn't like, oh, I think it's going to rain, I better get in the tub. He doesn't consciously know how you're feeling. Like, he wouldn't be able to, if somebody asked him, he wouldn't be able to tell you. He can kind of sense it, and he knows that you're hurting right now, and he knows that he kind of has you where he wants you, and he knows that you're in this position, so he doesn't feel like he needs to fix it because he thinks that you're there. Now, the second that changes and you're out doing something else, or you're talking to someone else, I don't care if you're talking to some creep in a chat room on, some wherever, some YouTube channel, doesn't matter. The second that your attention is somewhere else and you're really not paying him any attention and you're not thinking like this and feeling like this, that's when they show up. It happens all the time. It's just hard for a lot of people to make that switch. Like, they feel like it's either one or the other. It's either I have to be hurting and have to if I'm not hurting and I'm not sad, then I don't really care about him. But that's not true. If you could kind of like put that to the side and just find somebody or something to talk to take your mind off of him and just have a little bit of attention somewhere else, and you get out of that missing and angry and hurt kind of, the energy around you is going to change. He's going to pick up on that. It happens all the time. So I would just find somebody else to take your mind off of him, even if it's not somebody you physically meet outside in the real world, even if it's just online, emailing, direct messaging, whatever it is, WhatsApp, I don't care, it doesn't matter. It's a distraction, and that's really good. Anna, my sisters say they hate me. Here are their names: Leslie, Sarah, Rachel, Tara, Esther, Deborah, and your brother David. Did they get over the resentment and the hatred? What is it that they hate about you? I can't understand how they could hate you so much. What did you do? I think that you maybe told me once, but I can't remember. The problem is that that's a different thing. It all started about me building a friendship with my dad. My dad's last child outside of their mom and my dad's marriage. They hated me because I was getting to know my baby sister. All right. I worked with this woman, all right? And I got a million stories. I worked with this woman who, her first son she had was her high school sweetheart. And then she got married and she had 3 sons. And while she was pregnant with her last son, her husband got somebody else pregnant. Yeah, not nice. So her youngest son and this other child were the same age. And so one night, she was saying, something about, I forgot what the kid's name was, but he's coming over, he's going to spend the weekend with us. And we were like, she told us the story. And all of us were like, wow, that's really nice that you accept this kid. I mean, your husband got somebody else pregnant while you were pregnant, and you accept this child. And she's like, you know what? She's like, I'm an adult, and shit happens, and they got divorced. She's like, I'm divorced, I'm over it. But this kid is still my son's brother, and I'm not going to make the kids pay for it because it's not their fault. This kid should know his brothers, and my kid should know their brother, and everything else should just fall to the wayside because it's not anybody else's fault. You getting to know your younger sister doesn't mean that it's okay, you're okay with what your parents did. I mean, listen, everybody's parents have fucked up. Everybody's parents have. None of us are here that are perfect. So I think that, coming to terms with it and not making people pay for something, it is not this child's fault what your parents did or what her parents did. You know what I mean? And I think that life is too short to hold on to all of this. I could understand it if it was like, like their spouse, the woman I work with, I can understand her hating her husband for doing it to her, but it's not the child's fault. So I think that, I know that you say that they hate you, but it says a lot more about them. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. I think that you have every right to get to know her. And I think that, listen, you got 2 choices always. You can love someone or you can hate them. You can love them for who they are, and we all know that everyone's not perfect. Or you can hate them for things that make them human. I mean, someone fucked up. People fuck up all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think that I hate to see you reach out to your other siblings and have them reject you, but I think it's worth another chance because, life is just too short. You know what? It actually shows that some of them may be undecided. And I know that that doesn't sound very promising, but being that they were so stern with what they used to say to you, being undecided may be a step forward. You also have the Hierophant here, which could be a spiritual connection. You may be able to get through to them. I would give it another chance. I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, you guys are all siblings. Why fight over what your parents did? Right? You guys didn't do it to each other. And you have a whole bunch of siblings. I mean, for them to hate you because of something, because you wanted to get to know somebody, you know what? I think life is too short for all of that. Really. I mean, really. You didn't do anything wrong. Is he dragging the stagnation, hoping that I walk away or stay? Does he care at all? No, I definitely didn't do one for Baby Lavender. I must have skipped it. He does care. He does care. He definitely cares. You got Temperance here. Let me look for Baby Lavender. The Aquarius rising and my super chat. Oh, I missed 2 of them. Okay, let me go back up. Oh, there's Baby Lavender. Hang on. Okay, I got it. Rising Aquarius, what's A feeling towards me? A's feeling patient, or feels that you're patient, feels that you're incredibly smart, intuitive. You take the bull by the horns. You're attractive. You're balanced, smart, stable, incredibly smart, magical, intuitive, and attractive. Baby Lavender, what will my next love interest like about me? You're pleasant. You're headstrong. You know what you want. You know how to get it. You're attractive, stable, mysterious, spiritual, spontaneous. You have the childlike innocence, adventure, a love of adventure or an adventurous side, and that you can be highly creative. Adriana, who's going to be my next partner? Okay, let's see. Your next partner should be a fire sign. It could be an Aries because you got the Aries card here. If it's not Sagittarius or Leo. Sepia, what's next for me and Michael's reconciliation? What's next for me and Michael? I think next comes small bits of communication before the reconciliation. I think that's what's going to happen next. All right, let me know if I got all the super chats. And then I want to answer this one for Darlene because I know she's been here before, earlier today and maybe even last night that I didn't get to. Is there anything I need to know about me and Kevin right now? No, and there's nothing like, there's no secrets or anything like that. I mean, it actually shows that if you haven't been hearing from him or seeing him recently, he should be coming in out of the blue. There could be an offering of love. There's strength around the situation. One of you is holding yourselves back, but it's not the end of the world. There's balance here. There's patience coming in, and a new beginning is possible. So it's nothing, there's nothing like that you should be worried about. You woke up? Hello, miss. You smiling? You're silly. You're silly. No, you don't want it? Anna, I do have some spell work. I have a playlist on my channel from way back when on spell work, the things that you guys can do yourself. Like basically what I do, I have videos so you can do them yourself, and you don't have to buy fancy candles to do it. You can buy the candles like that you get at the dollar store, or you can get them at ShopRite. A lot of the times, I don't know if you guys have ShopRite where you live, but where I live, there's the ethnic section, whatever aisle that is, they usually have, that's where I buy all the candles, not buy so many of them. And the cashiers probably think I'm crazy, but whatever. In the Goya section, they have candles that have like saints on them, but I don't use those. I use the clear ones. It's like a clear glass jar, and the candles are all different colors. So I'll buy, they're small ones, and then there's also big ones. And they're not that expensive. And you can get them in all different colors in that section. They're in the Goya section for whatever reason, I don't know. And then in the same aisle is the kosher section, which they have little glass candles. They're white, and they're great for everything because they're white. You can use them for any reason. So I'll buy those. They also have in the Jewish section a box of, I think it's 72 candles, and they're white, and they're like that big. They burn really well, they burn really clean, and they're great for like, just like removing negativity. So I buy those. You guys see me when I go, and I don't really care. And then I buy all the, well, I like to get the herbs. You can get them at ShopRite. Sometimes you can get them at the dollar store much cheaper. But if you watch my videos on spell work, you'll get an idea of what I do. Anyway. And then you could do it yourself. You don't even have to buy anything fancy. I like to keep things pretty cheap, because you know what? Sometimes people don't have money that they want to spend on that kind of stuff. Baby lavender. What will I like about my next love interest? They're going to be very attractive. They're going to be very strong. They may have some money, and they're going to be very kind. Guess who's snoring? Oh, I skipped Anna. Hang on, let me go find it. Which is the one that I skipped? Oh, here, this one. What is he most attracted to about me? Maybe that's it. Oh, no, I didn't. I skipped Goddess. All right, let me know which one I skipped for Anna. I'm going to do Goddess. What's coming in for career and finances next, and when? You have strength coming in around your career and feeling more appreciated. So wherever it is that you're working right now, when this card shows up, it's like being compensated for your work, like, and you being paid what you deserve. You know how sometimes I worked for a company, they didn't give us a raise for like 5 or 7 years or something ridiculous. When this card shows up, you're getting paid what you deserve. Yeah, and you're going to feel much better about it. Now, I'm not seeing a job change coming in anytime soon, but you could get a raise or maybe even a promotion, and that would be sometime the beginning of, it could be the beginning of the spring, but we're already kind of in that period. Might not be till the beginning of the summer. A picture of the candles. If you look at my spell work, they're on there. Like there's one that I did, I think it's called the Love Spell. It's with a big tall red candle. And you'll see it. Those are the ones that I usually use when I do love spells. Unless for some reason I can't get them. Anna, what's he most attracted to about me? He's attracted to you physically. He thinks that you're attractive in general, as like physically attractive. But he also thinks that you have a very kind heart. He thinks that you're prepared. You're very passionate. He loves that you keep growing and educating yourself and learning things. He thinks that you're very well balanced. He thinks that you're incredibly smart and you're a very hard worker. The Hermit and then the Eight of Pentacles. I'll see if I can get a picture and I'll put it on the community page. Now, which is the question that I skipped for Anna? Is it the one about him being stagnant? Is he dragging the stagnation and hoping I walk away, or does he? I think he cares. I don't think that he's hoping that you're going to walk away. I think that he just kind of can't get out of his own way right now. Is that the one? Yeah? No, I don't think he's hoping that you're going to walk away. I don't really know what his plan is. I don't think he knows what his plan is. I think he's overwhelmed with work. I don't think he's happy that he's there. I think he wishes that he was home. I think he's frustrated with life in general. Rising Aquarius, how often does the Taurus think about me? I can't tell you how many times. I can just tell you if he does or if it's frequently. And he thinks about you frequently. Definitely. You've got 3 aces. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I have a candle in the bathroom. It would be an example. See, they look like this. Only it would be clear. It wouldn't have any of this on it. This one is John the Conqueror. You would use John the Conqueror if you had like a situation that was very difficult. But these candles, they're from India. They're more expensive. You can get them on Amazon, but they're more expensive. They could be like, I've seen them as much as like 15 or 20 bucks. Whereas the ones you get at ShopRite are much cheaper. But they don't have this on it. You know, it would just be plain. It would be clear. And you can get them. They usually have them in a section. They have them in all different colors. So you buy the red ones for love. You can use pink for love. You can even use green for love. If you want to do money, Money would be best green, gold, or you can even use yellow. White you can use for anything. Healing, I would use blue. Black would be banishing or negativity. If you want to remove negativity from your life, black. They also have the candles, they're not always this tall, they're about half as tall. Those are good too. And then you just, it wouldn't burn as long, but that's fine. But that's what they look like. You'll see them, and there's going to be a whole section of them, and they're going to be all different colors. And they're usually in the Goya section. And ShopRite near me carries them. I don't know if all the ShopRites carry them, but otherwise try the dollar store. The dollar store sometimes has them in white. I think I did once get one in red. So I would get green, red, communication, I would get, you could get green because that's Mercury, the planet, the color of Mercury. But usually for communication, you can use green, you can use yellow. Orange is good too. You can use scented candles, yeah. Baby Lavender, how did Kay feel about spending time with me on Saturday? Happy, content, strong, prepared, ready to move forward, and passionate. It felt good. Felt good about Saturday. Rising. How often does Taurus think about me? Oh, I did that one. Is there another one? Well, you can also anoint the candles. Watch the spell work on my channel because you can anoint the candles with some kind of oil. So the love ones I usually use, I have an oil that's goddess oil that I got from, it's some temple from India. It was expensive. It's like a little bottle. It was like 50 bucks. But I anoint the candle. You make holes in the candle, and then the oil that is scented. So if the candle's not scented, the oil is. And then if you're working with love, you want to put herbs in there that deal with love. So you would use cinnamon, you could use cloves. But I got it all on the Spellwork channel. Anyway, playlist. All right, who did I skip? Let me know if I skipped anybody. And then I'll get the moderators in. And I'm going to go back up to the top here. While I wait for the moderators and whoever it was I skipped, I'm going to answer for some of these other people that are waiting. Miriam M. General reading. General reading for Miriam M. Soulmate relationship comes in if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, your current relationship will be deepening. There's success around you when it comes to love. And it may pick up speed. Things may be moving forward fast, and you're being guided by the divine. Oh, Brandy, I did that one about Kay. I said that he felt good about Saturday night. He felt like things were moving forward nice, and he had a pleasant time. Mel, general reading for Greg. General reading for Greg the Cancer. All right, what's going on for Greg? He's got some spontaneity coming up around him. He may be looking to do something fun. It also looks like he's got something around him that he wants to celebrate. It could be good news at work. It could be a promotion. It could also be a bonus or something. Like there may be more money coming in, something he wants to celebrate. The Hierophant is around him. So he may be picking up a new spiritual connection or a new spiritual practice that does him a whole world of good. Rest and relaxation. He needs to take a break. He needs either a vacation or a weekend away. The Four of Swords. And I don't know what his relationship is to you, but it looks like he's coming in with an offering of love. I don't know if it's to you or if it's to someone else, but it looks like he's looking for love. Or he wants to be in a love relationship. And he's not holding himself back. So when it comes to work, when it comes to love, he's going for it. Sarah, love reading from now until the end of May. Strength. You have strength around you, and you're not holding yourself back. You're going for it. You're walking away from things that don't serve you, and you're heading over to greener pastures. Moving forward, you have a lot of passion around you. You have choices, though. You've got the water sign, you have the Taurus, and you also have a Sagittarius here, too. So you may have choices between more than one or two people. Brandy, general reading with Deverick. Passion should be coming in. You should have some passion coming in around him. He may be doing he may be dealing with earthly pleasures here, and that may be keeping the two of you apart. I don't know if he's got an issue when it comes to alcohol, drugs, anything like that, anything in excess. It even could be working out at the gym 4 hours a day. Like it would be something in excess. Moving forward, it looks like you could get some balance back into this relationship, but it's going to take some time. And then things can change for you and him overnight. So it may take a little bit of time to get there, but once you kind of get over that hump, things can change pretty quickly. I got it, baby. I got it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. All right. Any other moderators here or no? That was it. Just those guys. All right, I'm gonna do a couple of more people before I go. Shani, how would Corey feel if I moved away out of city and state? He acts like he doesn't care. He acts like he doesn't care, but he would care. He would care. I know how you feel because I sometimes have felt like that before. Actually, I felt like that many times before. I know what you mean. Sonia. Oh, let's send a question. Hang on, hang on. Malapali, what is the current situation of the Gemini at home? Well, he's got strength around him, and he feels like he's prepared. But it looks like things may be a little bit unhappy at home with the Four of Wands in reverse. The thing is that he has strength around him if he wants to fix it or if he wants to work on fixing it. He shows up as being very smart. He's a hard worker. And he knows the right things to say. He's got a way with words. I don't know who he lives with, but whoever he lives with, he could fix the situation if he wants to. He's got a way with words. He knows what to say to people. He knows, I don't want to say that he says things that he knows people want to hear, but he does have a little bit of a slick side to him. So he could fix things pretty easily if he wants to. Right now, it looks like things are a little bit back and forth or upside down. The Four of Wands is in reverse. Is not a good sign for the home life, but he's got a lot of opportunity around to fix things. All right, I'm going to go to bed now because I'm tired. I'll be on tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to post a new sale for tomorrow because people have been asking about another sale. And don't forget the tarot course is starting on the 25th for those that are interested. Email me and let me know. I was working all day on the course. There's so much information. There's so much to teach. So I'm kind of, we'll see how it goes. Because I don't want, you guys to get overwhelmed. But anyway, get ready because it's a lot. And I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe I'll change the times tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one earlier in the day and then one again late at night. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for everything. Have a good night, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.